What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gravity the Beast. Welcome back to the Big Cap. No bullshit, just conversations about passions, philosophies, and perspectives. You already know I'm here with the homies. Go ahead.
Your boy, the co-host, Twan, neighborhood real nigga, back again.
Real
Another
shit.
collab. You
Okay.
already know.
Go ahead.
It's Andre. If you fuck with what I got to say, you can catch me on Wednesdays, 12 on Fuck Your Opinions podcast. Follow us on the gram at f.y.o_pod.
Right.
Yo, it's
We're going to
your
get the
boy.
link in the description.
It's your boy Derek, aka 39, aka Lower Man. Check out DDTC Entertainment on YouTube and follow the page at DDTC_ENT on Instagram.
Right. Okay, so today's episode is going to be a different one. So I always seem to have been a nerd throughout all of my life. I have always been into movies and comic books and cartoons and animes and all these different things, right? And I found that like it used to be a niche almost, right? To where it was like a smaller amount of people who were into it, but then as I've gotten older, I've seen how much more it's become casual and everybody was into it. Like I remember being in 8th grade and me and my homie was joking. We called each other Narutards because we both like Naruto. like, oh, you're a fan of Naruto. And then like we got a little older and we heard the term otaku. And then it was like, oh yeah, I'm an otaku. Like I like anime. And then like, you know, the term might have some negative connotations in Japan based on some things, whatever. But I've always seen how much people love anime, how much people love cartoons, comics, so on and so forth, right? So I want to ask a couple questions based on that, and we'll just go around the table and we can have some discussions, some debates, however y'all feel about it, right? So first things first, I want to go around and say, what is the first, like, what? Give me, because for me, I would ask, what is the anime that puts you on to anime? And I personally couldn't answer that question myself. I don't remember the exact first anime that I ever watched, but I would say, give me like the first 5 anime, or the first that come to your mind, the first 5 where you were first coming up that kind of puts you on to anime. And we'll just go in a circle doing that real quick. So, Twan, start off. Yeah. Your first 5 that kind of puts you on.
My first 5. DBZ is first.
Okay.
You know what? Because it's like, growing up, especially out here, especially like the age I am and demographic, it's like, niggas was watching anime and didn't know it was anime.
Yeah. Thought it was just
So it's
cartoons
like,
and shit.
if I have to go, it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Would be the first.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Yo, that's my shit.
Yeah, facts. That's first.
Same shit.
So DBZ, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! DBZ,
Uh-huh.
Naruto.
Okay.
It was like the ones that came on TV. And then
WB Kids.
probably Bleach and Death Note.
Those are your first?
Yes.
So DBZ, Naruto, would you say after that? Bleach, Death Note, and what?
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, DBZ, Naruto, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Bleach, and Death.
And Death Note was the one that took me into like just watching anime as a genre, period. Yeah.
Okay. I could see that because Death Note definitely, that like if you start off with DBZ and you get into like Naruto, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Is different, but that's like the first difference. But then we get back into Bleach, we kind of like following that same thing. But when we get into Death Note, that's where you're not just watching a show for some fighting. It's not just a battle per se. It's more like mystery. It's thriller. Like
Story driven.
yeah, it's like plot. You got to be smart and like you're like, yo, how the hell he gonna do this? And like, oh my god, this nigga just like it's smart characters. So like
in Death Note, with the scene that got me to
Hold
Death
on, he
Note.
didn't watch it.
Bro, go ahead, bro. I ain't gonna watch it no time soon.
You need to watch it.
I'm
It
going
was
to.
like, it was a point where Bull had to finesse somebody for their name.
Bro.
It's like he low-key knew, like, if Bull made it, he was chalked. He got, the person gave him a fake name from the rip. And so if he would have been like, yo, you told me the fake name, they would have knew who it was. So he had to finesse the real name in order to save himself. And the way he did that was kind of out of, it was crazy.
And he could have, and then he low key like in that scene passed by a person who could have messed the whole plan up. And and just finesse that too. Like they just went right by. Like Death Note will change how you see anime personally, and because like you got a lot of people who come up with the idea that it's just cartoons, it's for kids, it's young, it's this and that. And for sure, there are definitely anime that is young and immature, but there's anime that you would definitely not want your kids to be watching. So people need to understand the difference. So we're going in a circle. So what's your 5 anime that puts you on?
I'm gonna have to. For some reason, I feel like I gotta exclude like Yu-Gi-Oh and like Pokemon because I just thought those was basic. Like those was definitely the first couple. Like when I think back, just visualizing those were the first couple I seen. Yeah. When I actually started to like really like okay.
But no. All right, you could exclude them, but give me your earliest one.
All right, so yeah, it would be Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon.
You can exclude them. Give me 5 though. You can exclude them.
Cause my cousin, it was my older cousin. He put me on. Yeah. It's Naruto.
Okay.
The first show that I ever got hooked on, but I didn't have access to find it was Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Okay.
I just fucked around, saw that on late night at a hotel, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Right.
There's that.
Yeah.
And it's a little short John, 6-episode John. My cousin put me on too. It's called Fooly Cooly.
Yeah, I know Fooly Cooly. I didn't watch Fooly Cooly, but Fooly Cooly is popular.
It's something about it that I really got magnetized to it. Then Fooly Cooly, Kill La Kill.
Damn, that one of your first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was trying to find episodes on YouTube and shit.
All right. So you started watching anime a little later in life.
No.
No, how old are you? My bad. I'm sorry.
I'm 22. When I was like 13, 14, when I first had access to the internet,
That's what, I was watching
Dragon Ball.
I was watching anime at like 5, 6.
Yeah, see, I was watching it, but I didn't know what it was.
Got you. I'm with you. Continue though. All right, so you said Naruto, you said Full Metal Alchemist,
Fooly Cooly, Kill La Kill, right. And Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball?
Because I seen the Dragon Ball episodes, but that's back when niggas still had Blockbuster. I go in there, grab the Dragon Ball. I grab the Dragon Ball movies and shit. Yo. It's like, because the first Dragon Ball movie I seen was the Broly John, the old Broly John.
Okay. All right, word. All right, what about you, bro?
Okay, so we counting joints that like we watched or just seen a couple episodes of.
It could be either or, but your first 5,
All right, so
yeah,
DBZ for sure.
Okay.
Yu-Gi-Oh, and Pokemon, just cause like those are the little kid shits that was always on.
So wait, you said DBZ, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and then what other 2?
I seen Naruto and probably One Piece.
Okay, early.
I didn't deep dive into One Piece until recently, but I catch it.
Right.
I knew what One Piece was before I actually watched the show for real.
Okay.
I seen One Piece too. I didn't like it. What blew
when you
me?
was a kid?
Yeah, I seen Usopp Nose. I wasn't fucking with it.
See, I'm with you there. See, it's funny. I'm surprised that all of y'all said Naruto was a starter anime.
Naruto was a starter.
Because I feel you. I definitely feel you. But like I said, I was watching. I started kindergarten fall 2000. So back then, yeah,
2000.
Yeah, 2000. So back then, right? I'm literally like coming home from school, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade. I'm coming home from school. The earliest I'm thinking about is probably like G Gundam, Rurouni Kenshin, Dragon Ball Z, and then Yu Yu Hakusho.
I feel like you shouldn't put Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z because
the reason I say it's different is because literally back in the day, Toonami, it was either 5 or 6 o'clock. You would have an episode of Dragon Ball at like 5, then an episode of Dragon Ball Z at 5:30 or 6:30.
And a little later, they fuck around and put GT on there.
Nah, this before GC came out, or before GC got dubbed. Before GC got dubbed. But that's what it would really be. Like, I'll come home, I would literally watch Dragon Ball. I'm watching the tournament, and then I'm watching them fight Boo. Right afterwards, it was some shit. And then after that, I'm watching Yusuke. Like, I remember the day, like, in Yu Yu Hakusho, I've rewatched it multiple times. So Yusuke had just came back to life, and then he was just going along his shit. And then he had found some dude, but he saw the dude had horns. He followed him, whatever. I remember the day I first saw that episode because it was my I call him my god cousin, my godmother's nephew. So my god cousin, whatever. It was his birthday, so we had went out to dinner, and I had saw that episode before we left. It's like like back then, those was my shits. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho, Rurouni Kenshin, and then what I said, G Gundam. Yeah. It's like G Gundam was that shit too. Like I didn't watch it like crazy, but when it comes to like mecha anime, like that was my first experience with that. Right?
You ever seen what's it called, Blue Dragon?
You know, I never watched it, but I remember seeing commercials for it.
I used to see Blue Dragon. Like,
okay,
that could go in the first 5 if I'm really thinking about it time related.
Okay, word. See, now I wanted to ask that because I find it interesting, like seeing like you can see somebody base and like their taste based on that. Like I fuck with Death Note, but I watched Death Note a little bit later. So like 2000 to 2005.
I did too.
6.
That's my latest anime.
Well, what? All right, so
because I seen the first 4 like basically as a child almost.
How old? Well, what year was it? Do you remember?
I know because I said Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm like in kindergarten watching that, and then I got Dragon Ball Z. I got what else I say? Naruto. Naruto was
that was 05. What year was you in? What year was you in 3rd grade?
Like
05, 06.
Okay. All right. Damn. Yeah. All right.
So it's like tuning exams and that shit was like I'm watching that on TV.
Okay. All right. I was watching it on TV too.
And then Bleach was late. I didn't get on that till Netflix.
I watch Bleach.
Oh. You said you did?
Yeah, it's like I used to see this shit and I'd be like, this shit is called Bleach. How the fuck would I watch this?
You know what? I feel you on the name.
It's like it's dope. Yeah. I think it's a real random name. Them niggas never even said Bleach in the show.
Yeah. I feel
the
you.
Name has nothing to do with
it. Don't got nothing to do with the show.
Yeah. All right. So, one of my following questions is: do y'all collect, like, as in paraphernalia, like people looking? Excuse me, paraphernalia, but like merchandise of animation. I see you with the shirt. No,
I was about to say,
that's it.
I'm about to start getting into some clothes. I'm probably gonna get a couple tats too.
Yo, bro. Speaking of tats,
I'm trying to get
leg sleeve.
I'm trying to get a Renegon. I'm trying to get a Renegon right here.
I tell people not to look at their phone when we're doing the pod, but like since you just said tats, I feel
gotta pull it up.
I feel morally obligated to show you this guy's tats when we're talking about anime, bro.
We want to get a One Piece leg.
Scroll down this shit real quick, but let him see it too as y'all both scroll.
Oh boy,
bro. What is his name? Larry Tattoos?
Yeah.
This guy, oh my fucking God. He done did some Yu Yu Hakusho tats. He done did some DBZ tats, some My Hero Academia tats.
One Piece.
Full Metal Alchemist tats, One Piece tats.
Where he at? Where he located?
Or did I see Evangelion? Like, bro, he done did, oh my God. And his work is beautiful.
Yeah,
what you just say?
Huh?
You talking about this
what you just say?
Evangelion? Oh, I said his work is beautiful?
No, Evangelion. What is that?
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
I thought it was
Evangeline?
Yeah.
No, Evangelion. You said Evangeline?
He's saying it the right way.
I thought it was that too, bro.
I guess we American.
We on some American shit, yeah.
American shit.
Yes, Evangelion.
He tried correcting me.
I was honestly confused. I was like,
bro, I had a feeling because he pronounced it exactly how it's spelled, but I'm like, bro, this shit gotta be Evangeline. Ain't no way.
It's funny. I never heard it that way. I've never seen it.
You never watched it?
Yeah, I never watched it
neither.
But it's like
I know
what it is.
All them shits on Netflix.
Yeah,
bro, and it got one of the best openings all time. Top 10 anime openings all time. Like it get the party rocking. Like I ain't even going front.
I got that, man.
But it's great. Like I got a manga collection.
Mm-hmm.
But most of it came from like just getting a deal from a homie. I ain't read half them shits. Like me, I read Bleach.
Shit gonna be worth money.
Gear. I mean, hopefully someday. But like even though, like this towel, I wish this towel was like a wall scroll.
Mm-hmm.
But literally, I don't know if it was the year you went, but Anime NYC, right?
Mm-hmm.
I literally went there, saw that shit. Was I need it?
Nah, that wasn't that one. That wasn't that one.
Yeah, that was not the one you came. Hold up, real quick. Have y'all been to a con before?
Nah. I want to.
What's up with Anime NYC?
When is it?
Normally Novembers.
Yeah, I told you pull up. I was going.
Yeah,
I'm with it,
bro. I'm with it, bro. I'm with all the.
You gotta get tickets and shit.
That shit was lit.
How
I got my first wild scroll. I got like 3 posters.
I think it's like 60 or something like that.
Bro, I'll slide, bro, because I just don't be knowing the outlets to get shit most of the time.
Bro,
because
it's not even for that. You want to go there, you might pop up and see a voice actor for your favorite anime. You might catch a preview to the new season of a show that ain't gonna be out till next year. You might fuck around and like go into a raffle, and now you got a screening to a movie that's about to come out in 2 months. Like, you might go there and see some celebrities and like win a video game tournament, and like I remember you watched One Punch Man, right?
Yeah, I watched it.
All right, so they had like the One Punch Man line, right? Like where I went last time. So you line up and they got a punching machine, and then you got to punch the machine, and based on how strong it is, they'll rank you as a hero and you'll get a pin. So I'm a B-class hero.
I like that.
I got my pin. I lost it, but
But he's a B-class hero.
I'm a B-class
You
hero.
earned it. It's in your memory.
And only because I fucked up, because I could have hit it better, but
You could have fucked around with S-class.
I mean, hey, man, it is what it is. But I might be in B-class. I ain't no C or D. I'm chilling. And then it got to the point where we snuck a homie in one time. That shit was surprising. I ain't think.
I got a nigga in there,
bro. All right, so look, back in the day, it was so easy to sneak in because all you had to do was walk through. You got your pass, security look at you, let you slide. And then now we all like electronic and shit. Where now they got to scan. You got to scan your shit. But here's the neat fun trick. So what you do is shit, I might be giving too much game away on YouTube, but fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Like I don't plan on doing this no time soon. But what you got to have multiple homies that's going.
Yeah.
So you go inside, right? Let's say you got 2 or 3 homies that's in there. You got a 4th homie, a 3rd or 4th homie, depending. And then you go, like, one of y'all take y'all badge off, but y'all just chilling. Y'all go outside, you give the badge to the other homie, and then you come back inside and then just get a homie his badge back. And as you walking around, nobody really looking to see if you got a badge on.
Yeah.
You just going about it.
Finesse. Like that.
You just chilling. But that, like, a con is so fire because you're going to see a bunch of cosplayers. They'll have, like, karaoke for, like, different openings and shit. You'll go to Artist Alley, and you can see some, like, crazy dope artists. You get some custom art, or you might see an artist that, like, drew some shit. You get some deals on manga, T-shirts.
I know. We was talking about going to DreamCon, right? Yeah, but that shit, RDC, John. That shit.
Oh, yeah.
That shit
Yo, you know what's crazy? I met them.
Where?
At that con I'm talking about.
NYC John? I was going to ask you if you seen him.
Bro, I literally, like, walked past them. I was like, yo, it's them. I dapped them up and shit.
You seen Mark and all them?
Bro, I saw all them niggas. They was literally squad deep. They tall as fuck, bro. They tall as fuck. It's
bro,
actually,
them niggas got some
it
height.
was the day, no, it was the year you came, but the day before.
Okay.
Bro, like,
they didn't show up on the day I showed up.
Nah,
yeah, but it was me and Justin. We just happened to walk past these niggas. I was like, yo, it's y'all niggas and da-da-da. This is 2 years ago at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they was big.
Yeah, they was still, well, I mean, they was still coming up. They big now, but shit.
Nah,
like
they huge now. They was
2 years ago.
But that shit is hard. Now they got their own con. I'm like, yo, that shit is fire, bro.
I'm trying to go to that shit.
But this one is in New York, though. I'm hoping they have it this year because they didn't have it last year.
RDC or the New York job?
The New York, yeah.
It's COVID.
COVID and shit. I feel you.
All that. But that is something that, like, where you can go and you can see your brethren.
You're dressing up?
Me, I haven't. I've wanted to. Like, have you ever seen Air Gear?
No.
Yeah.
You seen Air Gear?
Mm-hmm.
Good shit, bro. Air Gear is one of my favorite animes all the time, and I wanted to cosplay as Butcher. Like, he a big black nigga. He a fat dude, but he not really fat. Nah, he ain't got pierced. He the fat one that wear the pink and white shirt.
I grabbed my Akatsuki cloak. It is what it is.
Yo, I got a Naruto headband and all that.
His skates look like tanks.
Yup. That's Butcher. Butcher literally, he looked like he fat, but really his stomach is just filled with blood, and he could redistribute the blood into the muscles and get super strength and look super buff.
I like that.
So
that's creative. That's creative as hell.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? All I need is a pink and white striped shirt. Just pink, white stripes. Cannot find that shirt. Been looking for like 12 years.
Damn.
13 years.
Pink
I saw that shit in like 08, 09. Well, no, it was like 09 I saw that shit. So like 11 or 12 years and never found that shirt. Shit is fucking crazy, bro. A basic ass pink and white striped shirt and some jeans with some headphones. You bullshit. But yeah. Would you dress up?
I don't know yet. I would get some gear. I don't know if I would cosplay all the way yet. thinking about that. I gotta think about that.
Mm-hmm. See, there's so much that goes into it, right? So now, going around again, what is your favorite anime or your top two? Starting with you, and why?
Top two?
Top two. You can give a top three if that makes it easier. Give a top three, but why though?
Damn, top three, right? Okay, top three makes it more easier.
Mm-hmm.
It's Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, and One Piece. That's my top three.
And then why?
This nigga picked the big three.
It's like DBZ ain't big three, but DBZ is
it's
the
OG.
OG.
OG big three.
Yeah, it's the OG, bro. Because it's like I grew up on Dragon Ball Z. The plot of Naruto is why I respected anime for real.
Yeah,
because it's like it was written very well, and just like One Piece is just on a totally different. Yeah. It's just on totally different shit. I'm not even gonna lie. As far as world building and shit like that, it's just on another level.
Okay.
And so that's why I picked the three I picked.
What about you, bro?
I'm gonna go. My number one is definitely Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Okay.
I don't know.
Great choice.
It's something about the story, and like maybe it's because I watched it when I was young. It's a little bit of
nostalgia.
Yeah, a little bit of nostalgia, but I really love that shit. Like I think everybody should watch that shit. Number two, I think now that I'm really into anime, I'm gonna have to go with Bleach. Didn't want to watch it at all, but I watched it, and it's something about where Ichigo turned into a hollow. That shit gets me every time.
Yeah,
love that fight. And then third, and it's like last year I probably would have picked Naruto, but now that I'm at Wano,
One Piece got it.
it's real close. They real close because Naruto again. That's just nostalgia.
Why would you put? I was about to say, why would you put Naruto above One Piece? But I can see
that's the only thing is just it's rooted to my childhood. Like I finished because I've been finished Naruto, and I just know everything that happened in Shippuden. I seen all the fights. I just didn't watch it all in order.
And then you watch One Piece later.
Yeah, like I'm about to be. What I say I was on earlier? Episode 8?
Yeah, 900. I thought you said 9.
Nah, I'm on 8. I'm on like 898.
Yeah. All right, damn it.
Okay.
9.
Yeah,
898. So I got less than
at 981 now.
Yeah,
so,
I'm probably at like 930, 40.
Yeah, like see, like
I'm
less than
920
got less than 100 to go.
I'm waiting to binge.
One Piece. The thing that gets me about One Piece, certain shit just keeps coming back. I tell this nigga every time something else comes back, like. Since
everything is relevant.
That's that writing.
I mean, I don't want to expose nothing to the viewers.
All right. It don't even matter. But hold on, we'll come back to it. So, what's your top three?
One Piece number 1. Probably DBZ 2, and then Naruto for 3.
All right, and why?
One Piece world building is the best. The way Oda put the story together. All right, DBZ is it's definitely the first anime I ever watched. And I just grew up playing Dragon Ball Z games. So I had Dragon Ball
Budokai 3
action figures and all that.
Tenkaichi 2, I'm trashing any and everybody.
Okay.
Any and every 1, 2, and 3. I ain't going to even front. Yo, I'm beating niggas with Yamcha.
You ain't beating me with Yamcha.
I'm beating niggas with
Yamcha. I was ass back
Whoa,
in the day.
bang fist.
Yamcha ass, bro. I had that nigga curled up like these again.
I'm beating niggas with Yamcha. I'm fucking like Yamcha, Krillin, Kid Gohan, fuck Kid Trunks, Goten. Fucking,
it's my nigga Trunks.
I could take like pick the weakest characters you could think of. If they had a high speed rush attack for the mid level like combo, it was a wrap for you, bro. I was L2 up triangle all day.
Damn,
charging, bro. L2 up triangle, bro. It was a wrap. Yamcha was slept on with the Wolf Fang fist. That high speed rush came in. It was done. So, like, I'm with you on the DBZ games, bro. That shit was a problem.
Yeah, because I remember I was on the Gram the other day, and they said this is probably one of the hardest levels in the game all time. It was the real old Dragon Ball Z game where you got what's his name, Raditz in the jump, and you gotta stay on the line. So you got twist the analog stick to get that nigga in the middle, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, that's Budokai 1.
I could not do that shit, bro.
God, bro. That shit was ass.
It was impossible,
that's the
bro.
worst job.
And listen, and then when you fought Frieza, bro, you go from all of the fucking Kaioken, bro, from 19 to 18 to 17, up to 20 before you go Super Saiyan. It's like it's so many levels, bro. It was that job was just on some extra shit,
bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
See, that shit was a lot. But all right, so my top 3, I would say. All right. So my top 2 that tied to one another is Yu Yu Hakusho and Death Note. So Yu Yu Hakusho, because of the characters, how they interact with each other, and I love the fighting. I love the music of the show. I love everything of it. The voice actors for the dub, like Yu Yu Hakusho was just perfect. The only issue with it, I would say, is how they ended the last saga, and the author of it wanted to finish, so he just ended it. And it's not that it ended badly; it's just that like it could have been. Like, it was 112 episodes. I've seen all 112 episodes multiple times. Like, it could have been 500 episodes. They could have kept, well, maybe not 500. It could have been 300. It could have been double the length that it went, and it could have went further and had a better conclusion and been a great story. But there's more into it with the author, right? Then with Death Note, that's because that changed my perception of anime. Prior to that, I was all on my Dragon Ball Z shit, my Rurouni Kenshin, G Gundam, Naruto. Like, it was
Action.
Yeah, action, fighting, martial arts, energy blast, shit like that. That was my whole thing. With that, it was like, oh wow. So like a kid has a book and he could write a name and they die. And it's like, oh, what is he about to do with this? And then you see how it goes, and then, oh wait, hold up, it's the detective guy that's trying to find him. And he's the best detective in the world, and all this other shit. So now we on some...
And this other nigga is also a genius.
Yeah. We on some intelligence shit now. Like, it hits on a different level.
It was like 3 genius level characters in there.
Bro, it was 4. Because, like, you had Light himself, you had L, you had Nair, and then you had Mello. Mello was just a little bit more gangster.
I about to say, I ain't really count Mello because he was a genius, but he was a dickhead at the same time. He was a dickhead genius.
He was just a little bit gangster. He was the one that was going to hop on the bike, get some mob ties, and handle what had to be handled.
I want to ask you a question.
What's up?
What you think about, you watch Dr. Stone?
Yeah, that's my shit, bro.
Okay.
I love Dr. Stone. Like, and now I came across Dr. Stone one day when I literally, like, I had just finished catching up or watching a different series. And then I was like, yo, let me just find something different. And I saw Dr. Stone. Watched the first episode. I was on. I'm actually pissed off that the second season was only 12 episodes instead of 24 like the first. Like, that shit had me pissed.
I didn't finish it yet.
Bro.
But I peeped it a little.
Bro, like you don't care about spoilers because I'm not, like, I don't read the manga, but my homie do, and he tell me shit, and I don't care about spoilers. So I'm just like, tell me. So you don't care?
Nah, I care.
All right, you good. But like, just the shit that they've done, like, these niggas made carbon fiber, these niggas made katanas, these niggas got a cell phone, like everything that they have done up until this point on some back in the day shit. They made Coca-Cola, nigga. Like, they done did all this shit, cryogenic freezers.
With little shit, all this, no resources for real.
Barely any resources.
From nature.
Like, that shit, that's on one of my top animes personally, at least for right now.
What's crazy to me about that, it definitely is one of the better animes out right now. What's crazy to me about it is that it really, like, it does all that shit, and it all makes sense, too. Like, it's really on some scientific shit.
That shit educate you at the same time.
Yeah. Most of it is accurate.
Yeah. Like, because when they said they was making a phone, I was
based off real science.
I was like, damn, they didn't really make cell phones, but they got the point across where it's like, you got this connection between the materials that they got.
Right.
Like, that shit was creative as hell. And it's beyond creativity, it's real. Mm-hmm. Like, you could really use that shit and do that. It's just gonna take a while finding your stuff.
See, y'all ever? Oh, hold up, real quick, just so I can name the third one. I was about to get into a whole nother segment, but if I were to say a third anime, I would say of all time, probably not Death Note. I already said Rurouni Kenshin. simply because that one had the action, it had the characters, and it had the historical like base to it. Like that shit made me start collecting bokens as a kid, and like made me like want to go to Japan and see certain like historical landmarks and all that stuff. But closing that out, have you ever seen Golden Boy?
No.
Nope.
You ever heard of it? Twan,
I think I've heard of it.
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Golden Boy is hilarious. I know you've definitely seen scenes of it with me because like it's like a 6
That's
episode.
The nigga who get bitches.
Yeah, well, it's like no, that's different. That's different. Well, different. I know. Well, you just made me think of another anime, right? And it, like these two animes are older, right? So it's one anime called Golden Boy, one anime called DNA Squared, right? So tell me what y'all think of these plots because these is older. I'm not expecting y'all to actually go back and watch them, but the first one, Golden Boy. You got a guy who goes across Japan. He was in college, but he left, and now he's just traveling, riding on his bike, trying to study different things and learn, right? And every time he goes to a new place, he's trash at whatever he's practicing. At one point, he's working, like, doing graphic design in some office spot. One day, he's working at a swim spot. One day, he's, like, just, like, working at somebody's house as an assistant. Like, everything is different. But at the beginning, he's terrible at it. He sees some girl that's hating on him, whatever, and then he gets better at it. She starts to like him. But right as he gets good at it, he's like, all right, I studied this. I'm cool at this. I'm about to move on. Right as he gets on his bike and he's leaving, the girl is like, oh, my God, like, he changed and he's so good. Like, I like him now. So they end up chasing after him, but he dips off. But he don't even know they like him. Like, he was coming at them. But right as he learned what he needed to learn, he runs off and he dips. And, like, each episode is the same shit.
Boy focused on himself.
He focused on himself and growing, and then they end up following him. And then at the very end of the episode, right? I mean, the very end of the series is like a 6-episode series where he ends up, like...
check that out.
He ends up having an issue, but he ends up calling on all the women that he worked with prior to help him with his project. And then he ends up winning, and then he dips off again to his next spot, and that's the end of it. He's just constantly getting better.
That's the bid.
It's like it was this one episode I seen. It's like it was this bitch with a motorcycle, right?
Oh yeah.
And she was low key. She used to masturbate to her motorcycle type shit. Real rap. And the nigga was in there and he caught her, and he was like, you know what? And she was like, you know what? If you win against me on this bike, I'll let you smash.
Yeah.
if you win,
motorcycle versus bicycle
in a race.
If you win,
they beat her.
Listen, this nigga is driving around on the bike, right? And all of a sudden, bro, the brakes stopped working, and he ended up going on this nut ass ramp. He goes across this fucking bridge.
Stop. You skipping parts.
I'm skipping
this nigga riding the bike.
Okay, go ahead.
He was hopping off the hill, riding across electric cord cables. He was taking shortcuts. He was holding on to cars and shit. He done accelerated, and it got to a point where there was a shortcut that popped up out of nowhere. He was on a bike. The girl on the motorcycle was like, fuck it, I'm about to take this way too. It's a shortcut. She got scared, didn't take it. He took it on the bike, made it across, beat her in the race.
Because she was bitching.
And he kept going because the speed was so fast. He just went on to the next town.
His brakes.
His brakes didn't work.
Ended up fucking up on the fall. Bro, listen, because the shortcut was like a ramp, bro. And so he went across some shit, and when he landed, his brakes stopped working. And he like, damn. And the girl is chasing me, talking about, come back. I'm ready to give you the puss. Real rap. And his brakes don't work.
Bro.
I'm jumping.
And he go down a hill on some super fast speed.
Better tuck and roll.
Into the sunset.
Bro, nah, he was going like, I'm talking about like crossing Summit Bridge type distance.
Damn.
That shit was, he went down a steep ass hill. Barely made it.
I'm gonna check that
so
out.
You should. That series is funny, right? Then there's another series called DNA Squared. This one, I don't know if it came out late 80s, early 90s. But
I think I've heard of that. I've seen it.
It's a funny plot, right? You got a dude who's nervous around females. He has a sick condition. Whenever he gets horny, he throws up.
That's ass.
Ain't that ass?
That's so ass.
Terribly ass. Every time he
That's
gets,
the devil.
Bro,
I'm
every
throwing
time
up
he
all
gets
the
horny,
time.
every time he get horny, he throws up, right?
Discipline.
So Pete. But come to find out, for some reason, he is supposed to be the super playboy. So much so that he has so many bitches, it leads to overpopulation.
Damn.
So they sent somebody from the future to come back in time and shoot him with some DNA that'll make him bad with bitches.
I'll be pissed.
Only thing, the scientists messed up. They sent the wrong capsule. They sent the super playboy DNA. So when homegirl come back, she's shooting him thinking she solving a problem. She shot him with the wrong clip. So now he got the super playboy in him.
It's like one of them travel in time paradoxes.
Mm-hmm.
You create the event you was trying to stop.
So she created the super playboy, but it didn't take full hold. So like he'll go from being normal to randomly, boom, it changes. His hair change on some like Yu-Gi-Oh! Yami shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! And then he like next thing you know he go with bitches. Like and then like he'll start charming the girl and this and that, about to get the pants or whatever. Well, not literally, but like almost to that point. And then he'll switch back and then she'll be like intimate with him and he'll throw up. And like I only saw like the first few episodes, but just that concept is wild. Like that one is a funny one from like way back. Like in my early watching anime days. Like that shit. Now, one question. Sport wise, have y'all ever heard of Prince of Tennis or the Prince of Tennis?
I watched like 20 episodes of it on Hulu.
Bruh, what'd you think of it?
I fuck with it. I fuck with most sports anime. It'd make me take a sport that I would never watch and actually be interested in that shit.
Make you want to go play the shit.
Yeah, for sure.
I joined the high school tennis team my freshman year because of fucking Prince of Tennis, but I wasn't allowed to play because I didn't have high enough grades. That shit was some bullshit. But
damn.
But yeah, like that shit made me join the tennis team. I was like, fuck it, let's go. I'm about to, like, it made tennis look like a martial arts fight. This nigga had this ability called the snake shot, where like you hit the ball, that shit come over towards you. He could hit it at an angle to where that shit, like, it went boom, buh, like in a whole curve. And I'm like, yo, I want to try the snake shot. Like, all this shit, like, it make you look at sports completely different. Hajime no Ippo with boxing, Kuroko no basket with the basketball, slam dunk with the basketball, Eye Shield 21 with the football. Like, I don't even know any other ones, but shit.
IQ, that's volleyball.
Shoot,
you got
all right.
Fuck. Ace of Diamond, that's a good baseball one.
Yeah,
and you got, this is like a 24 episode John mix. Macy's story, that's pretty good, but that shit seemed like it's more to it that just ain't been put out yet.
Which one is that about? Like sport?
That's baseball too.
Baseball. Oh,
you heard of Megalobox?
What's that?
It's like a what is it? It's a boxing gym, but it's like a what's them suits called?
Oh, them niggas doing the fireworks outside. I was wondering what that sound was.
What's the fucking metal suit boxing, bro? I'm trying to remember.
Metal suit boxing?
Yeah.
You're not talking about Gundam.
Nah. It's like they got the like the advanced warfare shits, like Call of Duty.
Like Pacific Rim?
Nah. Anime wise, I don't even know.
It's not no mecha John. It's just like it's niggas, but they got the
they just got
they got exoskeletons.
Yeah, exoskeletons.
Yeah.
I don't know, Zoids? Oh, I don't know.
Nah, it's like it's armor, but it reacts to your neurology. So it's like you could have like 40 to 50 pounds of metal on you, but you could still move the same because when it moves, like when you want to throw a punch, it reacts as well. So the armor moves through you, so you really don't feel the weight of it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know which one that is though. I haven't seen anything like that.
No, that shit just came out a new season.
Oh shit.
So
that's on Netflix.
Nah, that shit on. Well, I'm watching that shit on. I watched it on Funimation.
I seen it.
Nah, it's on Netflix too. Yeah, I'm bugging.
Word. So last question, right? What do y'all think is the most popular anime out, like, of the last 10 years?
Oh, I was about to say last 10.
Last 10 years.
It's Naruto. Last 10's Naruto.
To come out the last 10 or just
2010 to 20?
Any show, like, not like it started in the last 10 years.
Well, no, that's what I mean. Started.
It started
in the last 10.
So like new gen anime.
Well, no, but of the last 10 years that started in the last 10 years. I'll start it off. I'll say the biggest show to come out, and I'll pick two real quick.
Since 2010.
Since 2010, the biggest show to come out since 2010 is probably either. I'll say three. And y'all can give three. I'll say either My Hero, Attack on Titan, or One Punch Man. Those is my three. Which I said My Hero, Attack on Titan, or One Punch Man.
I say Attack on Titan and My Hero. I don't really like My Hero though, but
it's popularity though.
You made a face.
And even though it's only had one season to this
point, Kaisen?
One Demon Slayer. That first season in that movie,
that's popular.
Everybody's talking about Demon Slayer.
It's too early for 10 years, but I definitely feel you. It broke box office records in Japan.
Yeah.
I'm with you. What about you, bro?
I mean, I don't really know much about the last 10 years, so I'm gonna have to be more recent with it. So it's still My Hero, of course. That's number one. That's like the new Naruto for real. Like just when it comes to popularity and just having a base of fans that don't even like really watch anime. They just know about it. My Hero, definitely Attack on Titan. That's just huge, and I don't know. Fucking, what was the one you said?
I said Demon Slayer.
Yeah, I heard a lot about Demon Slayer before he told me to watch it. Shit.
Yeah, Demon Slayer.
That's took a while to watch it.
Record breaking. It's on.
I would say Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, and Jujutsu Kaisen. The only reason I say Jujutsu Kaisen is because all three I said have broken records.
That makes sense.
As far as when it comes to anime wise.
It's understandable.
It's like Jujutsu Kaisen is super early,
and that shit
but
gets better.
It had the pop off that I feel like it was the only one that had like the first initial like breakout that the last big three had, like Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. Like they had that initial. As soon as it popped off, niggas was on it super heavy. The only reason I say My Hero,
it's kind of gradual.
I mean, it's there, and it's definitely one of the top ones, but for some reason, it's still people really don't fuck with it as much.
I think real anime fans don't fuck with
hold
it
up,
like that.
Niggas fuck with it, but it doesn't have that.
It doesn't have that wow factor.
Overall support, like from the whole population.
It's because Deku's
of anime.
A terrible MC. That's why. But my thing is, there's people like me who don't like My Hero, but I will watch every episode in hopes that it gets better. Because everybody who reads it says it gets better. So I'm like, okay.
No, I fuck with even with what I got. I fuck with what I got. It does get better, but I fuck with what I got.
I think Fire Force deserves more clout.
I didn't watch that yet, but I heard about it.
That shit is gas.
I mean, no, it is gas.
That's just gas.
But it's not. It's not enough gas to be in a big three.
No.
To be in the top three, it's not enough gas.
I think, but I just think as a show, it's better than My Hero though.
There's a lot
of
Jujutsu Kaisen shows that's better than My Hero.
I want to put Hunter x Hunter. Shouts out! It was 2011. It was 2011. It made the 10-year mark.
It's a remake of the old one though.
Nah, but it's a continuation too, and there are some edits.
Yeah, but so what? It's like
I'm about to pick JoJo.
It work it.
JoJo could be in the top 10.
JoJo now. A lot of people fuck with JoJo, like the new season.
I've never seen JoJo.
You're tripping.
I've never seen JoJo, bro.
We started.
It's an acquired taste.
We started watching me, Trey, and him. We started watching it at your house on what, New Year's?
New Year's.
On New Year's, niggas was late to the party, and the party got popped. Niggas called the cops to the party. We didn't get a chance to get there because we was watching JoJo.
Bro, when this nigga killed the dog,
yo, right? That shit was just evil. That shit was sad, wasn't it?
I was like,
so what? I just gotta watch it. I gotta watch it.
The thing,
I watched like the first
I'm gonna tell you.
Five
the reason he won't watch it is because he can't get past the first part. Even though we was hooked that night. I was hooked that night. I kept watching it. Trey was hooked that night. Trey kept watching it. He's not hooked all the way on it.
It's better stuff to watch, in my opinion.
In the beginning, but if you get to Jotaro Kujo, that's a real. That's a real nigga.
Joestar ass nigga.
You gotta give him respect, cause them niggas not the same. What's Joseph Joestar?
It follows on different. It follows on different Joes, so it's like literally different characters, but the same family.
Yeah, because I know it's like
JoJo.
Yeah. That's the last name and it's different.
Well, Joestar.
Yeah,
Joestar's the last name.
Joestar's the last starts with Joe, and Joestar,
except for the other one.
Okay.
Except for the other one. What's his name? Because you've been watching.
You got like Joe.
I literally watched the first few episodes of the first season.
Nah, it's
like so. I know a little bit about Dio, a little bit about JoJo. I seen some of the initial shit, but
Jotaro Kujo versus Dio at the end. Because I seen the old one, but then the new one did that shit justice. Like that shit was gas, and then. It's the most. I didn't watch the most recent season, but it's like the fourth. It's like the fourth season after Jotaro Kujo. That's what I'm on right now. It's okay. Yeah, it's at that okay point. Like it's still creative as hell as far as stands, but
see that's the other part. I ain't never get to the point of watching one of the full fights, and I've heard about the stands and the power they got and shit. It's just weird to me though, like what they stand in place. And then they got their shit that fight each other.
Yeah,
that shit always seemed weird to me. But I gotta watch a full fight to like judge because I haven't seen a full fight, so I can't talk about it. Like I'm not going because I like it's too popular and I get too much respect for me to talk shit without experiencing it first.
That's the thing. Even before the stands, it's the you know what was they called the pillars?
The pillars.
The pillars. That's the second season. The pillars was heat too. They was heat. My boy, what's that nigga name? Damn, they all JoJo, but they got different variations.
Yeah,
them Joestar.
What's his name? Jonathan.
The first one is.
No, that's the first one, Jonathan.
Jonathan. Oh, right. The second one is Joseph.
Joseph. Then
the third one, Jotaro. The fourth one is like I don't know, cause Jotaro's in the fourth scene.
Yeah, I remember my homie was watching when it was the Jotaro shit, but I ain't know nothing about it. I just started.
Jotaro's the best one after me. He's definitely the best one. But Joseph's cool as shit too.
Right. I'm definitely going to get to that one too. But we got any closing thoughts though? Because this was an interesting conversation. I like discussing how we got into anime, what our favorite ones are, what we believe the main ones that are popular in today's society is. Because this has become really, really popular. It's become mainstream almost to be a fan of anime. And me, like I said, I've been watching for damn near 2 decades. It's fucking crazy at this point. And a lot of people have been getting into it over the last 5 to 10. And we just see how people like just adapt to it. And the animation has changed so much. Like One Piece has been out since 99, but I was watching One Piece as a kid when it was dubbed on 4Kids, you know?
Yeah, when Sanji had the lollipop.
Yeah, it's like back in the day. So I love having these type of talks and being able to normalize anime even more and have people talk about it even more, and for us to be able to discuss different series and get it for real. It's like you gotta rep your set. We got the Luffy shirt, we got the Hunter x Hunter shirt over here, and y'all already see the room. It is what it is. Yu Yu Hakusho all day, and yeah, I fuck with the like American shit too, but anime is its own thing. It's completely different most of the time.
Yeah.
And people like to conflate the two and just say anime is childish instead of understanding it as a medium opposed to a genre.
You think anime childish? Get through the first 2 episodes of Attack on Titan and tell me if that show for kids.
Right. Watch fucking High School of the Dead.
Watch Full Metal Alchemist.
Watch Full Metal Alchemist. Watch Death Note. Watch fucking oh my god. Watch what is it called? Fuck. It's the one where the
Berserk.
Nah, not Berserk. I don't even remember the series. It's one where this dude just be mass murdering niggas. He like, all right. So the whole premise.
Tokyo Ghoul.
I know it. It's called Inuyashiki. It's called Inuyashiki, right?
Why cyborg nigga?
Yeah. So like,
why you say no?
This machinery crashed down.
I know what he's talking about.
Oh, all right.
Peep, this machinery like
but
crashed
that is
down
definitely
from space,
good.
right?
I watched it.
Did you finish it?
Yeah.
Peep. It killed these 2 niggas, but then brought them back using machinery and like combining with their bodies. And then it got to the point where the nigga could like point at you, and he could say bang, and a bullet would come out of his finger like an air compressed bullet. So he'll just point at you and be like bang, bang, and then you just die.
That's some bullshit.
That's dead, bro.
Like, and then like he got to the point where like it could work through technology. So if he FaceTiming you on the phone and he point at you through the phone and say bang,
that's ass.
I'm not FaceTiming that nigga,
man,
bro.
like, it got to the point when like the news crews were like following him, and then it was a bunch of people, and then he started like pretending he had a gun. He was like da 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 da.
He killed everybody.
Bro, he turned on the Draco.
Bro,
and everybody who was in the range of a TV who could see
if you
was
connected,
getting lit the fuck up.
Bro. That's some bullshit.
That's crazy as hell.
Yo, he's on world news.
So if you
I'm cutting that shit off.
If you think anime for children, then you're sadly mistaken. It's a widely diverse medium, not a genre, not a particular rating.
Exactly. And y'all still be going to see Marvel movies.
That's my exact point.
Kids.
It's like if you go to the movies and watch Avengers, you talk shit on anime, you're a dick eating. It's like you always want to talk about I'm watching fake shit, but it's like you be at the crib watching fake hospital. The fuck, dead ass.
Facts.
You're Grey's Anatomy is fake hospital. You're watching fake hospital. You're watching fake drug dealing. You're watching just because that's
It's acting regardless.
Yeah, just because you have live action motherfuckers acting up shit does not mean it's.
I don't see why people used to
faker than my shit. It's still the same fake shit.
They be talking about you gotta watch real stuff. You gotta grow up. What are you talking about?
But everything teaches you shit.
Nah, but I was talking to one old head. He said he'll watch cartoons, but he'll never watch anime.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
And I'm like, what's the difference?
That sounds more racist, honestly.
And he was like, he said it's different in the animation, and that's why he'll never watch anime.
I could respect that if that was as simple as his answer truly was. Like, if it was as simple as an animation preference, then all right, cool. If you prefer
find
SpongeBob,
one that suits your animation.
I mean, yeah, but most anime tend to be the same. So if you prefer SpongeBob over Naruto, that's your personal preference. Though I think you're missing out. I can understand if it's visually unpleasing, but it's a complete difference between watching Dragon Ball, Naruto, and Kill la Kill.
For sure,
it's different animation styles. Watching One Punch Man, you know what I mean? Like watching Durarara. Like if you watching
anime is just way more creative.
Attack on Titan versus One Piece.
Yeah. Early One Piece versus current One Piece. Like animation changes, it adapts, it grows.
And I tell people all the time, it's an anime for everybody. You just gotta find yours. There's literally an anime about everything.
Yo, you like to box? I got an anime for you. You like to cook? I got an anime for you. You like to fight? I got an anime for you.
There's hella fight animes.
I got you, yo. You a Wiccan? You do magic? I got you. You a fucking you wanna kill yourself and go to another world? I got you.
They got lawyer.
Yo, you want a big ass robot? I got you. You want to be
Office
hold up, stop. There's a manga about two kids who came together to make a manga.
I ain't surprised.
And that shit is I'm telling you, that shit fire too. It's called Bakuman. It's these two kids in school. One of them is a good artist. He draws. The other one is a business guy. He do like some like story shit. He a talker. So they both come together. They start working on a manga. The one dude got a crush on a girl who wants to be a voice actor for anime. So like, they end up working together.
Somebody's life story.
Yeah, they working together. They coming up with a story and they like creating storyboards so they could present it to Shonen Jump and get their manga popping. And the girl that he got a crush on is working on her voice actor shit, and they just in school trying to make a manga. It's a manga about kids making a manga, and that shit fire, bro. It's good. I collect it.
You just reminded me of a
that shit is just
show.
good.
Digimon and shit.
That's my shit.
Yeah, I watched Digimon.
Digimon's an OG right there.
That like Digimon is that shit too. And it all depends on what season we talking, because like I don't
know what season.
It's like
I can never catch up on Digimon.
See, I was watching Digimon. Like, you got the early shit. Like, you got Tai, Mimi, and all them motherfuckers and all that. Like, Sora and them. And then you got, like, the later seasons where, like, they actually turned into Digimon. That was my favorite season.
I think I seen that. I like that one.
Yeah, you got some the afterward seasons and, like, Digimon coming to the planet.
That's probably when I stopped fucking with it. After that, I probably, like, fell off.
Okay. Yeah, I like
because that was a grip of ghosts. Like Digimon was one of the ones I didn't view it as anime because I grew up watching it as a cartoon. Yeah, I just figured it's cartoon.
Yeah, nah, that was it. Change into digital champions too.
Honestly,
save the digital world.
World.
It always been a world. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. That shit.
That's OG, John.
But yeah, but for real, this been a dope ass talk for real. This been another one. It's your boy, Gravity the Beast.
Another collab.
Big Cap, no bullshit. The anime talk. Let us know what you think. Please comment, share, subscribe, do your thing, and we'll be back with another one. Deuces.
Peace.